Hi ladies, welcome back. Today we're going to do an eye look with the original Naked palette. And so this Naked palette, there's rumor that it is discontinued or is going to be discontinued very soon. So a couple of you ladies had requested that I do an eye look using this palette, so that's what we're going to do today. So if you are interested in that, then just stay tuned. We are going to get into it.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia?
Okay, let me zoom you in and we'll get started. I'm going to take my hair and pin it back so it stays out of the way. And I'm going to first use a Sigma E35 brush, and I'm going to tap into the first color is going to be Virgin, and it's this end color right here. We're just going to tap into that. Now I didn't do foundation or anything like that. I have nothing on my face at all because this palette has a little bit of fallout and I didn't want that to get all over my face. So, oh, I did prime my eyes with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus eye primer. It's not going to be in focus. It's like a $3 eye primer. It dries down matte. It's very nice. So I'm just going to use this color Virgin all over my lid just to kind of swoosh it around and even out the pigment a little bit, just to kind of lay down a base color. So I'm going to put it all over my lid, on both lids, just to get a base color. Now I didn't even know that they were discontinuing this palette until after I bought it. It was on sale. I think it was 50% off or something, and I thought, oh, I love neutral colors, so I got it, and then I heard afterward that it was going to be discontinued. So I'm not sure why, but that's what the rumor is. Okay, so next we're going to go in with Naked, and that is this color right here. And it's just kind of a light brown. And we're going to go in the crease, just real lightly back and forth. And we're just going to just gently build up the color in the crease and kind of on the lid, just a little. I wore the same eye look a couple times, and a few ladies commented and asked if I would do a tutorial on how I got the eye look, and so I thought, sure. It's an easy kind of everyday neutral kind of smoky eye look. So next we're going to go in with Buck. I need to get used to this new camera. It's a little bit darker of a brown shade, and we're going to go right into the crease. We're still using that E35 brush. And I'm gonna go a little bit lower in the crease and just kind of keep it low. I don't wanna go too high up. I wanna keep that darker shade a little bit lower in the crease. And kind of drag it across. And then I'm gonna drag it across just the outside bottom part of my lash. And just kind of work it in. So I'm angling my brush downward to keep it on the lower part of my crease, so that I don't go above that line. If I bring the dark color above my crease, then it just seems to close off your eye too much. And it just isn't very flattering. So you angle your brush downward and it keeps your color below the crease. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with another E35 brush, a clean one, and then I'm just gonna buff out the edges just to kind of blend it in. Just a little. Okay, next I'm going to deepen up my crease with that same butt color, that darker brown color. I'm going to just go back in and I'm going to angle my brush down a little bit again, and I'm just going to do the outside V. So just that outside corner, kind of 3/4 of the way in, and then just kind of work it in to that outside V. I'm still keeping my brush angled down because I don't want it to go above that crease line. Now don't worry if you feel like you're getting it too dark. You can always go back in and blend it out. Blending is your friend. Off camera, this takes about 5 minutes of blending to get it blended correctly. It's easy to be able to fast forward it. So I'm going to go back in with that clean blending brush and I'm just going to soften up the edges by blending it out. Okay, with that same brush, I'm going to go back in with a lighter shade of brown, that Naked shade. This lighter shade that we did first. And I'm going to go above the crease, and I'm just going to lightly blend in that darker shade so the edges aren't so harsh. Real gently. We're just going to blend real lightly. Now, the further down you hold your brush, the lighter your touch is going to be. If you hold it real real far up here, your hand is gonna be real heavy. So you wanna hold it as far away from the tip as possible. And then your touch will be real light. So you just blend real gently. Blend out any rough edges with that lighter shade of brown. And then we'll do the other eye. Okay, and when you feel everything is blended real nicely and it's even on both sides, then we're gonna go in with, we're gonna kind of do a halo eye, and we're gonna go in with a flat paddle brush, and we're gonna go in with, we're gonna do two colors. We're gonna go in with Toasted first, and it's a rosy shimmer color. It's this color right here. And then we're gonna go in with Sin. It's this kind of light pinky color, and it's also a shimmer. We're gonna go in with Toasted first, the darker one, the darker rose color, and we're just gonna tap that on the paddle brush, and we're gonna put that in the center of our eyelid. Let's see if it'll apply nicely with this. Well, there's a lot of fallout. How about we use our pinky? There we go. So it looks like with this you'll have to use your finger. Or you can use some setting spray on your brush. Get it wet and then do that, and it'll be more vibrant. Just want to get it on the middle of your eye for that halo look. And then, well, that didn't really show up very well. Okay, well, let's go in with Sin, and we'll see if that shows up better. Yeah, much better. Let's see if that one will show up on the paddle brush. Oh, that one does. That one's very pretty. Okay, so that one shows up nicely with a paddle brush. It looks like Toasted wasn't wanting to cooperate. It's not very pigmented, it looks like. So we'll just use Sin. That one's fine. It's very pretty. Kind of a soft pink, shimmery, rosy color. Very beautiful when it's laid over the browns. I'm sure it would be beautiful on its own as well, but just kind of patting it into your eyelid. You get less fallout that way when you pat it in. Let's see if I use my finger. I don't like to use my fingers because my fingers are a little bit chubby, so it doesn't necessarily lay down in the places I want it. Kind of overlaps. So okay, now I'm going to go back in with that same brush that I used for the browns, and I'm just going to blend where that shimmer is, just around the edges to kind of blend in the browns and the shimmer. Just so there's no harsh lines anywhere. And then I'm going to take a blending E25 Sigma brush, and I'm going to use that same color that we used all over our lid, Virgin, that very first color. And I'm just going to use that. I'm going to tap a little bit on my brush, and I'm just going to use that right under my brow bone. Just a little highlight under the brow bone. Now I haven't done my foundation or anything. I have nothing else on my face. I haven't done my eyebrows or anything, so. Whoop. Just kind of blend out the rough edges. Add a little highlight. Okay. Next, we're going to do some eyeliner. Now, I don't usually do ever, actually. I don't ever do a winged eyeliner. I don't ever do eyeliner on my top eyelid or anything like that because I don't use falsies. I use an eyelash serum for my eyelashes to be longer so that I don't have to use falsies. So what I do for eyeliner on my top eyelid is I actually use an eyeliner and I line my top waterline. So I line my bottom waterline and my top waterline. And so today I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible in Carbon Black, and I'm going to do that. So you just look up and then you trace along your waterline. And then, so that's it. I just did my top. And there's my bottom, and my eyes always water when I do it. So next I'm going to do my foundation, my mascara, my brows, and the rest of my face, and I will be right back. I'm back. So I have the rest of my face on, and my eye look is doing pretty good. And so let's go over what I have on the rest of my face. So I've been trying out this IT Cosmetic Your Skin But Better CC cream, and it has SPF 50 in it, and this is in the shade Light. So I've been trying this out, and I'll do a separate video on my thoughts about this, but this is what I'm wearing today. And I set my under eyes with the Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me Loose in number 10. And the rest of my face, I did the Wander Beauty in, this one is in medium. And let's see, I have on my cheeks the Milani Romantic Rose for blush. Let's see, here we go. And then for bronzer, I have the Hourglass. This is Diffused Bronze Light. And for eyebrows, I have Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal, and this is in brunette. And then I also have the Anastasia Brow Powder in taupe. And then eyelashes, L'Oreal. This is the Lash Paradise. And then on my lips, I have this collab with, it's Ulta and Melissa Michelle here on YouTube did a collab. And this is the Dainty color. Lip Duo. It's a lip liner and matte lipstick. Let's see, did I miss anything? I think that's it. So there is the Naked Palette original and May It Rest in Peace. And I have a feeling they're going to bring it back. They will probably repackage it, maybe do something with the colors, maybe kind of revamp them, or you know, maybe spruce them up a little bit, because there are a few pigments in here, like we tried the one Toasted and it really didn't show up very well. So maybe they'll just revamp them and bring it back. Maybe they'll do better packaging. I don't know, but I have a feeling that they won't, you know, it won't be gone forever. So we'll see. But anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you subscribe on your way out if you're not already, and I will see you in my next one.